Drop loads, they're always suppressed. People say haters gonna hate. I'm just like, bitch, I operate.
We might be crazy, we might be drunk. We're sipping on whiskey, and now here we come. And we're riding dirty. This might be fate. 3 words for your fate. Bitch, I operate. Bitch, I operate. Bitch, I operate.
Hey folks, Tom Rat 11 here. Last video for the night, I think. We'll see. So I'm going to discuss my. This kit goes in my duty bag for work, and I think this. It's probably going to be titled EDC Power Kit, because anyway, it doesn't have to just be in the law enforcement field. It can go either way, and this is mostly in the in the area where shit hasn't hit the fan. You've got power. In some cases, you've got 110. You've got 12 volt if you're in a vehicle. So this is going to go for anyone. And like I said, for the EDC bags and stuff, where you're not trying to fill your whole bag out with survival equipment and processing equipment and stuff like that. So, what's better to discuss shit about work over a beer and a smoke? Here we go. So, what we've got here, I just did a video. My first video was the this Olight UMC charger. I do carry this in my duty bag for charging my rechargeable batteries for my secondary flashlight. Great charger. Go back, check that video out on the features of the charger and stuff. I also carry a 110 wall charger, 2 ports. It's got the 3 amp for your higher output smartphones, and it's got an IQ charger, which is going to charge at its highest rate that it possibly can. A little dirty sitting in the bag. So as far as that, my primary cable is actually an Anchor cable. If you haven't told, I love Anchor. But this is a long ass, I think 8 or 10, 8 foot or something, I don't know. I did that for a reason. But it's kind of like Kevlar reinforced outer material over the cable, and these things are great. I mean, I've never had any break on me so far, but we'll see. But the reason I got it so long, for one, I do carry this with me when I go out in the field and stuff like that, when I'm taking my solar panel to separate my battery from my solar panel to put in the shade or inside shelter or something, so I can keep the battery cool, because that heat's going to it's not going to help that battery charge anymore. So purpose 1 and 2, the office I work in the jail, is all the plugs are all jacked. They're you got flashlights charged on one, you got computers out the ass, you've got monitors, all this other shit. So when you plug your phone in, sometimes it's got to be on the other side of the room. So I did buy the extended one for that reason. Okay, so the main thing around this is the power bank. This is the 26800 Anchor. It's got 3 USB ports. It's got 2 micro USB ports. So basically you can plug in 2 micro USB cables and plug them in to like this wall outlet or whatever you're charging it with, and it's going to charge faster, and it does. It makes a hell of a difference with these big batteries, because the old ones, because I've got other Anchor batteries like the Astro 10,000 stuff, they take a while. When they're dead, it takes a while for them to actually charge. So that is nice having that benefit. And let me tell you guys, if you guys work in an office or something like that and you're into this, having battery banks and stuff like that, power that shit at work. Don't use your energy to power that stuff up. If it's dead, take it to work with you, plug that bitch in under the desk or something, charge that shit there, so you don't have to, life hack. But so besides all that, I've got the case that I carry the power bank in, which it came with 2 cables, shorter cables. but I always keep extras just in case that one goes down, or I am charging the battery bank, so I've got 2 extras to utilize that. Last but not least, I have 4 CR123 batteries, and what these are for is for my secondary light, which is an S1 baton from Olight, real small light that I usually carry on my vest, and which it's technically my secondary light, but mostly it's my primary, instead of taking the one off my duty belt, which is a Streamlight Stinger, and that has a dedicated charger, so that either I have to take home and charge, or if I've got my vehicle charger plugged in, charge it on that. But for the most part, that one lasts quite a while, but for the most part I use my S1, so these are the batteries I keep with it, so I have the ability to charge them with this. While, you know, if I'm in the cruiser, or if I'm in the office or anything like that, I can charge them on the go, because sometimes you know, depending if you're working night shift or if you're doing searches, or you know, you're out and about doing no matter what you're doing, you can go through that shit pretty quick. And even not just flashlights, so there's other things that that can be charged and stuff like that. So depending what your usage is on batteries and stuff like that, always having this is nice, because you can at least keep one charging while you're using another one, and as that one gets charged, you put another one in. So that's always nice to have. Why I call this the EDC kit, I think this is the best all around. The only other thing I don't have, I have another Anchor outlet, but it's for 12 volts for the vehicle, and it has the higher output. It's a little bit bigger, but it's for the higher, you know, to be able to charge, because I know, like, I bought a cheap one time from a Kmart, or I don't know where the hell I got it from, but it was a 2-prong, but when you plugged in your phone and like your iPod, like I keep my iPod in my vehicle for music, it would only charge one item, because it didn't have the output. So I got the one that has like a inverter in it, basically, to, you know, have the power to charge 2 things, and I think I have that in my vehicle. I think I plugged it in when I was on a trip out somewhere, so I think that's in my vehicle, so that usually is with it too. But the main thing is, sometimes you don't have power, especially if you're in the office, or if other people are charging their phones, or if you're not around one, or if you're in a cruiser. I know a lot of the 12 volt ports get taken up from lights and you know, your computer systems and all this other shit. Sometimes you don't have that available, so that's why I do carry a power bank with me. Or if I'm I'm moving to a different area in the apartment, and I gotta bring I call it, it's a duty bag, but I call it my secondary home, with all my shit in it. If my phone's dead, I can plug my phone in here and just throw it in my bag, and it's charging while I'm moving to wherever I gotta go. So like I said, I think this is a pretty good combination for an EDC kit. So if you guys got anything else you want to throw in there, any questions on any of the items I showed you, just let me know in the comments section. I thank you for listening.